Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't met me before, I am Rachel. I am an indie author of 51 published titles, which is amazing. And I'm just coming on with my second update. I feel like I need to explain it every time, but then do I really? So I make these updates, and I started last year where I was trying to update. It was two goals I had. One was grow my author career and one was grow my YouTube channel. And I was trying to do and failing weekly videos of progress, and yeah, that just fell off the consistency because my life at the moment is just not built that way, and that's totally fine. So I decided that this year I was going to do both in one video, just updates. It might be weekly, it might be monthly, it's literally just when I can do it. And coincidentally, this is episode 2 and it is literally from a week later. And I have two goals. One is to level up my author career and one is to monetize my YouTube channel. So I'm just putting them in both, calling this episode 2 and talking about my progress and what I have done last week to grow to whatever. So in my last video, if you didn't watch it, I talked about that I had finished a book. And it's amazing. And have I started writing the next book? Kind of. So because I'm me and I like to make my life really hard, I am writing 2 books. So I don't normally plot, but I've decided to plot both of these this time, mostly because one of them is a genre I read and I write fantasy, but it's kind of different. So it's going to be a Why Choose book, or Reverse Harm, as you may know them called. That doesn't even make sense. As you might know them called. And I read paranormal romance and I read fantasy and I read the Why Choose books. I write paranormal romance. I write paranormal romance and I write fantasy, but I've never written a Why Choose, and I thought I would really like to have a go at this. So this week I have been plotting it out, and I have my main female character who I'm going to call DM. I really love the name DM. I've heard it twice in books. I'm like, that's such a really cool name. And then I have the 5 guys that are going to be in this story, and the whole bad guy and what they're fighting and the magic system. And I am really enjoying plotting this. Yesterday I was a bit tired, so I kind of had, when I was plotting it, one of those days of, am I just writing a story that's too hard for me to write? But today I was plotting this morning and I was writing, one of the characters is called Caden. I can't decide actually. I'm either going to call him Caden or Craven. I'm floating between the 2 names, so we'll see how he comes out. But he is going to have the kind of age gap trope. He's like 10 years older than her, I've decided, and I was writing his backstory with her, which is awesome, and I'm really enjoying getting to know the characters by developing their backstories, which is probably a really good tip when you're writing characters, is to delve into their backstories. I recently watched the entire series of Schitt's Creek, so like 5 or 6 seasons, and I watched them in 3 weeks, and there's a documentary that goes with it. And one of the things they talk about in that is that Eugene Levy and Daniel Levy, who are father and son, who wrote and directed and all that stuff, Eugene made them do so much work on the backstory. Even though that backstory doesn't really go into the story, it gives you such depth for characters. So I am doing that with my characters at the moment, working out their backstory and their connection with my character, which is really cool. On the other side of that, that book's going to be called The Lost and the Fallen. So that's cool. I have that. I have the cover concept in my brain and I will throw it on the screen to show you what that looks like. On the flip side of that, I want to put out very quick, cozy, paranormal cozy mystery. And this is the books I'm not supposed to be writing because I have so many projects on the go. My husband kind of just side-eyes me as if, what are you doing? But there you go. I want to write a small 6-book series of 40 to 50,000 words per book, and I can hit everybody that knows my problem with word count laughing at me because I always overwrite. But that's the goal. 6 books and writing a reader magnet. So this week is focusing on the reader magnet. I have the idea in it. She's a little witch who owns a little shop in a seaside town. She has a pet dragon who disguises himself as a house cat, and in this short story she's going to be given a snow globe. There's a whole story as to why she gets this snow globe, and it's a seaside town in the summer, and it's going to mess with the weather and turn it into winter in the summer, and she knows it's magic. But my little dragon, who I'm also toying with his name, he's gone from Oracle to Onyx, is he randomly burps fire when he's a cat and almost gives himself away. He's like just a baby dragon, and I'm going to have him burping snowflakes, and I just thought that was really cool. And this story is literally just a fun story. Gonna enjoy it. So I'm working on the plottings and hoping to start the writing of those. And you might ask why I'm doing this, because I have talked about how I've got so many series that need new books, but on another series I have where I really need to write the next book, I really want to go back and do some editing on the book. The first book was written maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, and even in that short period of time I feel like I've grown as a writer. I also need to reacquaint myself with the characters, so I want to spend some time, it's only 3 books, just going through and editing those books and also familiarising myself with the characters. But I also want to be writing, because I have this goal to write 1 million words in a year, so I need to be writing something. So theoretically I have 3 projects on the go at the same time, so yeah, but I'm managing to balance it all. The most important one really is it's probably the Why Choose book. The Lost and the Fallen book is at the top, and the editing, and then the Before the Hexes is the one that I'm working on, the short story, which is going to be a reader magnet for my little cozy mystery, is kind of the playground story at the bottom, so that's what I'm doing in my writing. To level up my author career, I'm mostly just Facebook advertising still, using the Matt Holmes Facebook ads course. I believe he's rewritten the course again, and he's really great. I love that he does that. It's one of my favourite things, that he always updates the course as social media updates, and I haven't gone through the new version of it because at the moment my ads are still working, and I think if I get to a point where they stop I might go and rewatch it. I also believe he's coming out with an Amazon ads course, which I will purchase when that comes out. So yeah, because I don't do Amazon ads at the moment, and I really should now that I've grown my Facebook ads. And yeah, Facebook ads are the bread and butter of my income at the moment. They really were a game changer. Last year I was at the SPS conference and I was like, I am going to raise my income from this level to this level, and I achieved it. I literally more than doubled my income, but that was using the Matt Holmes course. So yeah, I just want to grow, and it's not that I'm looking to be a millionaire. That's not my goal. My goal is to not skate the 6 figures, but to get into a comfortable level of earning where I'm not like, oh my god, I'm one disaster away from problems. So that's just me. I just want to get to a comfortable stage, as my husband calls it, financial freedom, but not being a millionaire. Anyway, digressing. So there's that. I also really want to get myself into doing the TikToks. I'm my own worst enemy with this. I'm part of the Novel Gains group, which is run by AP Beswick, who is awesome at TikTok. I first met him when he was like at the start of the earning the money, and I have watched him grow on TikTok and with his career, and go from being a full-time nurse to a full-time author to being a publisher. It's been such an amazing journey to watch him. That isn't what I want, by the way. That's his journey, and it's wonderful, and I think well done to Adam. And it's the pulling all the levers to get readers and grow my career, and video social media is one of them. I'm going to the Island Publishing Show it's less than a couple of weeks now, and I know he's doing a talk on video social media. I'm not sure if his clashes with somebody else's, I'll have to see, but I'm sure I'll get to chat to him about it. I'm literally on the same flight as him going out to Ireland. So yeah, and my co-author Rob of the Indie Author Roadmap podcast that I do has actually knuckled down this year, and Adam runs a challenge at the beginning of last year and this year to do a video every single day. This year Rob actually knuckled down and did it, and he is now, we're at 2 months, seeing the results of that, and it's really great to watch it. And he was saying, and I'll link our podcast below because he'll tell you himself in our podcast, but he was talking about how he turned off his Facebook ads, so he's now earning the same amount without the Facebook ads. So his profit, so he's still got the same amount coming in, but he doesn't have the Facebook ads, so he's actually got a bigger profit, which is awesome. So that would be really cool to be able to do that. And I get in my own way with the TikTok. I start thinking, I don't know what to post, who's going to listen to me, this is crap, who's going to care, blah blah blah. And it's also, and I really need to get over that, but it's also finding a time to record my TikToks. There's obviously a learning curve. Like Adam's always said to me, they literally don't take him any time at all. He just whacks his phone out, makes TikTok, which is awesome. But he's been 2-3 years doing this now, and he's got it down pat. I'm still in the process of having to think about it. Rob has also told me it's now not taking him so long, and it's just at the beginning trying to figure out where to fit that in my schedule. I get up at 5 in the morning to write, and I don't want to do it then because it's my writing time, and I have a no going on social media thing for myself because I just want creativity in my brain. I could do it after that, but then the house is noisy. I don't know. In the afternoon is a little bit hard. There's people in and out my house. My daughter works with me, So she's around, so it's a bit hard to do that because I'm still feeling a little bit self-conscious. Then in the evening, the house is busy. And then it's bedtime and I'm tired and I can't be bothered, especially when I get up at 5 in the morning. So it's just fitting it in. But I also think that one of my problems is because I have 2 pen names, and then Adam's challenge is always to do 3 TikToks a day or 3 videos a day, that I overwhelm myself. Maybe I think I just need to start 1 video a day, 1 account, and just grow it from there. We'll see. That's my goal, to try and do that. It's just 7 TikToks. And then for my YouTube growth, I actually recorded 2 videos last week. I edited one and posted it on Sunday. That was talking about pen names, so yay. That gained me 3 subscribers, which is amazing. It's not got very many views, to be honest, but it's okay. And then I recorded my update, like I'm recording now. But as of now, I haven't posted it. It's due to go out tomorrow. It's half edited. Fingers crossed I'm able to sit down, edit and get it out on time, which is awesome. In the week, I've only gained 3 subscribers. I actually lost 3 subscribers, and then I gained 3 subscribers, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm not really caring so much about the numbers, but it's fun to watch it. So yeah, that's my update for the week. And Substack. That's another one I'm trying to grow at the moment. So I've started a Substack. It's basically a newsletter. It's a bit like Medium. I enjoy blogging and stuff like that. So I last week wrote 2 Substacks, which I have not edited and posted. There's a theme going on here, so I need to do that. One was talking about the idea of writing every day, and I can't remember what the other one was about. I remember one I wrote very angry because I'd read somebody's post. I was like, no, you're wrong, because they were basically against the write everyday philosophy, and I'm like, oh, it drives me nuts. But yeah, so I need to post those. I will post a link down to my Substack if you're interested. It's all free reads anyway, so come and follow me. I'll follow you, tag me on there and that stuff. So yeah, so going forward next week is to edit video I just recorded, which is talking about negativity in your author career, and edit this and post it. Get another 2 Substacks written and posted, and then actually you did make some TikToks. So yeah, so I'm going to leave that there. That's my update for the week. Hope it was useful, and I will see you next time.